Mob Games surprised everyone and just released the gameplay trailer for Chapter 3, and it's jam-packed with secrets. And in this video, I'll do a quick analysis of the video. First of all, if you look at the thumbnail, we can see this creepy dog day. We'll see him again later. We then see the smiling critters VHS play again on an old TV. But then it pans out to show an emergency warning on this date, which is the date of the Kissy Missy relocation video. We then see this house with a poppy statue on it. Nothing else to say about it, but it looks pretty cool. We then get a look at the player picking up the gas mask, which we will see gameplay of later in the trailer. We then get our first look at the prototype. He is an amalgamation of all the toys, including Huggy and Pugapilla, which confirms their deaths. We then see Dogday chained up on the wall, with the narrator saying this is what he does to heretics, just like this Chapter 3 teaser. This giant figure is probably Dogday being tortured by catnap. Maybe it's because Dogday doesn't agree with the prototype's goals. Now moving on to the grab pack. We seem to have a new hand, which is purple, and more technologically advanced. But in some shots, we still have our green hand, meaning that we can change the grab pack hand whenever we want. Our grab pack is still extremely damaged from the train crash. We then see this creepy Huggy Wuggy playing on a VHS tape, which may have been the Huggy Wuggy that people have been seeing hiding in the smiling critters' mouths. This version is definitely not the same Huggy we know. We then seem to be solving a new puzzle using the electricity poles. The puzzles seem to be getting harder in Chapter 3, so get ready. We actually have seen this specific machine before, specifically in one of the images on the Chapter 3 Steam page. In this clip, Poppy is riding Kissy Missy. As Kissy lifts us up, Poppy is holding a flashlight, which is how we can see Kissy and Poppy. She tells us that the monsters have been torturing Poppy, Kissy, and the rest of the friendly experiments that we will find in the factory. We then see this creature walk by past the camera. We cannot tell who this is, but by the fact that this is in Playtime, the fur, and the legs, we can safely assume this is Catnap. We will get a much better look at him at the end of the trailer. We then get to see the gas mask in action, while we run down a bunch of stairs, with the poppy gas visible in the air. What's interesting is that the wallpaper and lamps closely resemble Poppy's room, so maybe we return to her room, or to a similar place. We then get to see the phone that was found in Project Playtime ringing on the wall. Even though I don't have the game, I can guarantee that the phone was updated in Project Playtime. Maybe we communicate with somebody outside the factory during the game. Speaking about outside forces during the trailer, we get repeated messages from someone. There were 3 types: the white text, the red text, and the guy who was talking. The texts are identical to the death screens in Chapter 1 and 2, where we got both white text and red text. In this image, we can see a new poster saying that the kids shouldn't be afraid of catnap. In the background, we can also see the fake windows seen in another one of the images on the Chapter 3 Steam page. We also can see the lockers found within this image. In this clip, we can see Dogday coming out from a slide, chasing the player into a hole in the wooden panels. This confirms that even though Dogday doesn't like catnap, he still is violent towards us and wants to kill us. During the entire trailer, we can hear Poppy whispering for us to find the flower, even though we assumed that we already found the flower, being the giant poppy drawing on the wall. This confirms that this flower is much more important than we originally thought. In the final clip in this trailer, we finally get to see Catnap's full body. His body proportion is similar to Huggy Wuggy's, having long arms and legs, with a small body. His arms are even longer than Huggy's, which proves the point of another video that I made that I will link in the comments. His tail and ears completely sell the cat design that Mob Games were looking for. Not to mention Catnap is surrounded by the red poppy gas. We still can't see his moon medallion though. But that's the gameplay trailer fully analyzed for you. This is actually the first gameplay trailer for Chapter 3, and we can probably expect another one when the game releases, even though Chapter 3 got delayed to January 2024. Let's hope it will be worth it. Alright guys, see you next time.